In this video, we are going to learn how to delete a user in MySQL. So in the previous video, we just saw how to create a user, and now let's look at how to delete a user in MySQL. So what we will do is we'll just move to PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so I am in PHP MyAdmin and I'm inside the database called test database, and here I have a user called Mark that we created in the last video. So now what I will do, I will just delete this user Mark. Okay, so I'll just go to again I'll click on this test database, and now let's click on SQ. So whenever you want to fire any queries, make sure you are under the same database, means under a proper database. Okay. And now what I will do, I want to delete a user, right? So in order to delete a user, you have to use the keyword called drop. Very firstly, drop, followed by the keyword user. And then we have a clause if exist, and then the name is Mark. Now, one thing to note here, see, drop means we are dropping that user. Drop is generally used to delete something. We generally drop a table, drop a database. Okay, so drop user if exists. Now I'm using this clause, that's because if there is no user called Mark, then it would give us an error. Okay, so now order to avoid this error, we make use of this clause. So if there is no such user called Mark, it will give us a warning in this case because I'm making use of this clause. Okay, one thing to note here, we have to write the account name completely. Means we know account name is the combination of username and host name, right? So here I will just say at the rate, we just separate these two with an ampersand followed by the host name, which is localhost. So I'll just say like this, at the rate localhost. So the username followed by the host name. Okay. So now we will just run this. Okay. So the query has been successfully executed now, and I believe that this user has been deleted. Now in order to check, we know what to do. We will just fetch out the username from the user table, and let's see. So we'll say select user from mysql.u. I will simply run this query, and this query will return me all the users that are currently present in my server. I'll just click on go. Okay, so as you all can see, there is no such user called Mark. We created that user in the last video, and now just we deleted that user. Okay, so that is how you can delete a user in MySQL. Okay, I will again show you the syntax. The syntax is make use of the keyword drop followed by the keyword user, then clause if exist, then we have the name. What is the name of that user? And at the rate host name. In our case, it is local. Okay, so this is how the syntax is, and this is the way you can delete any user in MySQL. Okay, so this is all about how to delete a user in MySQL, and in the next video we will learn how to rename a user in MySQL. Okay, so this is all for today's video. Thank you.